You have a brother by the name of Wesley. He's a software engineer. Now he works for dictionary.com. He was going to go into his building, and while he was trying to follow the other guy into the building by the name of Chris Cooker, he's a YouTube employee. And while he had an issue with that, because he was actually going to wait there for his friend, because he actually lived in the building itself, he wouldn't let him in. So he decides to call 911. Now, how many times have we seen this out of San Francisco? Someone calling 911 on a black person for nothing at all. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Now you're in your sound being recorded.
Great.
I remember.
Please call your friend on the call box and have them come down.
They don't have to do that. You could just walk away.
I'm gonna call the police. Right?
Oh yes. Call the police. Remember that. I remember this exactly happening when I used to live in my own condo, and then people used to call the police all the time.
Sir, I'll hold the door here for you while
that
you
is
call
okay.
your friend.
Nobody's asking you to hold the door. You can do whatever you want. But I'm recording you right now, and you're going to be the next person. Look at this.
You don't need to threaten me. You just need.
I'm not threatening you.
You are.
I'm not threatening you.
I'm going to be the next person. What?
You're just going to be the next person on TV. Just remember that, and you have your son with you. That's why I asked you if that's your son. It's better. I will delete this.
Yeah, there's a trespasser in my building.
Listen to your son.
Daddy, go. It's the better. I agree with him, Dad. It's the better.
At Washington.
Let's go. Please, I don't like this. I don't like
He's
this.
standing in the lobby.
Daddy, I don't like this. Let's go.
He tailgated through the door as I left. He walked in.
I tailgated to the door.
He appears to be African American.
Appears to be African American.
Dad,
I don't know, 30s. He's wearing
35, software engineer.
Pink polo shirt and a Yankees cap.
All good,
Dad,
all good.
Daddy.
Software engineer, brother.
Dad.
Yep.
Pink polo shirt, yeah, and tennis shoes, jeans, yeah. You have to be here for when they call him.
He's filming me and refusing to leave and saying I'm going to be the next person on TV.
Yes, sir. You don't remember this? The girl that was like told he's married. Wow. You know that's illegal now, right?
510 470722.
Yeah, that's illegal to call cops
He
on
said he's
African
here for a
Americans.
friend. He said he's waiting for a friend, and I asked
Yes.
him to dial on the call box, and he said he would not. So I have no way to know if his friend is actually here.
Yeah, so I'm here to just rob whatever. What, a mailbox?
I'm just asking you for your friend's name.
I don't give a fuck. I don't have to tell you shit.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, he can hear me. I'm pretty sure he can.
No, he's not on. As far as I can tell.
Let's go.
Listen to your son. Walk away. I will stop this.
Yeah,
I'll stop the recording.
I agree.
Yeah, please.
Let's go, Dad. Let's go now. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Sucks, man. Hi, Kathy.
Told you.
I love you, baby.
Go now.
It took you so long to get here.
Daddy, look what you've gotten us into. Let's go.
My friend is handicapped. Just give me 1 second while you be an asshole to in front of your kid. Okay? Remember, I'm recording you. I'm fucking recording you.
Go ahead. Record.
Alright, I'm fucking recording you.
Hey, don't use that language in front of children.
Oh, well, it was your fault for bringing him out here in the first place. I told you, that was his son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he's actually here.
Yeah, he's actually here. Yeah, go ahead. I'm recording you.
He refused to identify that he was here with a person.
Yeah.
And now
Look
he's
at you,
filming
look at
me.
you, look at you, look at you.
What
Look
is
at you.
he doing?
Look at you, look at you, look at you.
Stop it.
Stop filming.
Look at you.
Take
No,
your phone
no,
away
no.
from me.
If you
Take
touch
your
me,
phone
I'll
away.
fucking
Take your phone.
kid.
Take your phone away.
Okay,
From me.
no, I'm not doing any of that. Now you're going to be. Now you're now now you are online forever.
So as you heard the brother gave him so many chances to stop what he was doing. Even his son was telling him, I don't like this. He didn't listen to his son at all. Now, this guy is silly. This guy went to Princeton University, an Ivy League school, and you still didn't learn anything? You didn't see the hundreds and hundreds of videos of people doing the exact same thing what you're doing now and getting fired from their jobs or can't do things in business anymore? I mean, you didn't see any of that? I mean, you work at YouTube, you work in device partnerships, you work with YouTube TV as well, that division. Surely you've seen some of those videos on YouTube. You work for them. And you still gonna do it? You put your YouTube job on the line? And for what? You got a kid. You got to provide for your son. Why would you do that? If anything, you should have hung up that phone and said, you know what, ma'am, I figured out I'm wrong, and apologize to the man. It would have been an issue. But no, you didn't want to do that. You wanted to racial profile. And his brother stated that's happened to him many times before. Now, this brother also used to work at Facebook. So this brother, like I said, he's had decent jobs at decent companies. Well, see, let me tell you what it is. All this pull yourself up by your bootstrap is the biggest lie they ever told you. Because if a black man actually gets some boots, first of all, because the black man and woman don't have boots, because they made sure to take that away with the wealth gap. So you manage to get you some boots, manage to get you some strings to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Then you get the job, right? And then they're mad and giving you problems because you're working the job. You earned it. And trust me, black Americans have to earn their degrees because we don't have hookups to pay for SAT scores or hookups to pay for our grades so they get good. No, black Americans have to earn everything they have. So I would trust a brother that's a software engineer because I know he had to earn it. OK, and because you didn't want to see a brother living in those areas, he had to deal with those issues of racial profiling. Understand? But one thing I will say, now you look stupid, Chris. You look stupid because you didn't listen to your little son. He told you he didn't like it. Your son even say, I told you, didn't listen to your son. And now you got your job in jeopardy. 9 times out of 10, the way things usually go, people get fired. News outlets are sitting up here calling YouTube about you. Do you think they're going to keep you around? You being that big of a liability? They don't want that on them. They got enough issues going on at YouTube. Calling 911 on the black man for another thing. It's like they don't care about their families. They don't care about messing up their jobs. It doesn't matter at that point. It's just, I see a black person, I got to get at them. And every single time it happens. And that's why these people want to say they got a high IQ. That's why I say, no, yeah, your high IQ. That's what I say. Because ain't no way you can keep seeing the exact same thing happen and you keep doing it. It doesn't make sense. I mean, brothers and sisters, think about that for a minute. If we kept doing something over and over and over and over, and usually somebody say, dude, you going to stop doing that already? No, they're going to do it because you know what? It see red when they see a black man or woman be successful because it goes around their little propaganda about us. For one, they think that we should be at the bottom. So when they see us walking around and living in nice condos and, luxury homes, and they see a brother or sister drive up in an expensive Mercedes Benz or some Audi, or maybe they have, whatever kind of car they have that's expensive. They looking double take. How he afford that? How she afford that? Where they work at? They want to start approaching you. Hi, how you doing? Where you work? It's in your business. Trying to figure out about your money, pocket watching a black man or woman. But Chris, you expose yourself. Now you work in device partnerships, but a lot of people at first was like, what part of YouTube he work in? He work in, he's taking down videos because, a lot of people like looking at that because people like Chris, they up there too now. They are. This guy harbored racist views to black people, gonna call a cop on a black man for no reason at all. And he got exposed toward the end and didn't have any kind of decency to apologize at the end to the man for what he did, because they don't apologize to black folk at all because they always think they're right. And they feel like if they have to apologize to us, they're lowering themselves. So this guy's silly. He went to Princeton University, didn't learn a thing. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this particular story with this YouTube employee. I think he personally needs to be fired. He's a liability. And, this guy here, I wouldn't trust him over anything because, if he feels that he needs to call the police on a black man, even this black man telling you multiple times he's going to delete the video, just stop doing what you're doing, and you still do it? No, in my opinion, you need to be fired.